Congressman, this is obviously spiraling out of control. It seems like we're being run out of town by terrorists, and it's happening real fast. Your take on this, please.
Well, and Joe Biden's letting this happen. You know, first it was, hey, shelter in place. Then it was, get to the airport as soon as you can, but we're not going to come and get you. Then it was, we're going to call us or email us, and we'll talk you into the airport. That's the only place that we control anything right now. Why is the Biden administration not sending in troops to go get our people? And now they're telling them to shelter in place. And now you have these suicide bombers, which we haven't been given details of. You know, the details are kind of murky, but now Americans are getting wounded, our guys at the airport. Why are we not sending our military service members out to get our Americans and fight back? It just blows my mind. It's frustrating as a veteran who served in Iraq and operated Iraqi freedom that we're seeing this right now.
Congressman, would you hang on for just one moment, please? I want to go to Lucas Tomlinson. He's on the phone from the Pentagon. What's the latest that you can tell us, Lucas?
Stuart, here's the latest. At least 3 U.S. Marines are wounded. It's not clear how severe those wounds are when a suicide bomber approached the Abbey Gate. That's right in front of the Barron Hotel, which has been a popular place for Americans and British to gather. As we just heard Hillary say late last week, it's where the CIA and ground branch personnel and U.S. Special Operations Forces launched that daring rescue mission to pull 169 Americans outside the gate at the hotel, at the Barron Hotel, back into the airport. It was just 200 yards from the main gate. Just shows you how volatile it is last night. Stuart, in fact, just last night, my former interpreter wrote me that over 5,000 Afghans had gathered at the gate, and that happened when the State Department issued that dire warning that any Americans outside any gate surrounding the airport need to leave the area immediately, citing an increased terrorist threat from the ISIS branch in Afghanistan, Stuart.
Got it. Lucas Tomlinson right there. Gotcha. Now, I want to get back to Congressman Greg Steube. Does the president need to come out and address this now?
Absolutely, he does, and he needed to address it months ago. You know, all of this would have never happened if we would have just stayed with the Trump administration's negotiated withdrawal from Afghanistan. But they had to change it because, you know, we can't do what Trump did. And now you see the repercussions of that. We have to push back. We've now been attacked. Why are we not sending our troops back, pushing the perimeter out? Why are we not fighting against the Taliban, pushing them out? We have the military capability to do this, and we're sitting back like sitting ducks, targets at the airport.
Well, we've allowed what looks like a mass hostage situation to develop. I mean, tens of thousands of Afghans want to get out. Approximately 1,500 Americans, or maybe more, want to get out, and they can't. The airport is closed. I'm not sure how many flights are taking off, if any, but the airport is closed. Those people who are left behind are now hostages. It's shades of Tehran 1979, isn't it?
Absolutely, and we've got Americans now caught behind enemy lines. The numbers have changed from 10 to 15,000. Now they're admitting there's at least 1,500. I don't care how many there are. We have Americans behind enemy lines. We need to bring our service members in and go in and get them. I would fly there tomorrow if they would let me leave that airport and help these guys. And we have service members that are there right now that would love nothing more than to commit their oath to our Constitution and go get our citizens and bring them home. And the Biden administration is refusing to do that. The Biden administration is refusing to send our service members to go get them, and there will be blood on their hands for this.
Do you think the military has confidence in the Secretary of Defense, Mr. Austin?
Absolutely not. Congress doesn't even have any confidence in him. Even the British have said we're not following the Biden administration on this at all. At what time in human history have we seen the Brits going in and get their people, the French going in and getting their people, and the Americans are sitting there at the airport like sitting ducks and telling them, hey, shelter in place, now come to the airport. Now we can't get you out. Now go back and they don't even know what to do. We need to fly in there. We need to get our people back.
Congressman Greg Steube, thank you very much for being with us on a very important day. Appreciate it, sir. Many thanks.